Hi, welcome to Shady NY. Thank you for joining us today. I'd like to take this opportunity to say welcome if you haven't joined us before. We are part-time resellers, and if you have been here before, welcome back. Like I said, we are part-time resellers, myself, Marilyn, and my husband, Barry. We sell on multiple platforms, eBay, Etsy, and Poshmark. If you are interested in anything and want to contact us, be sure to just look below in the description and it will tell you how to contact us. Also, it has a little subscribe button. I'm not sure if it's here or here, but anyway, it's one of those two. So be sure to subscribe and like and hit the bell. I am coming to you today in a little bit of a different area. This is the area that I use to photograph long necklaces on this mannequin. And I also use the bag to hang things with handles, purses, things such as that. Also use the mannequin for clothes, even though I don't really do a lot of clothes. But anyway, today I have an auction haul for you, and I just want to say hey, and I'm going to do face down and show you a couple of things that we got. I'm very excited about some of the vintage pieces, and I think you will be too. So be sure to stay tuned and see what we got at the jewelry counter at the auction. Bye. Hello, welcome back. Here I am with the 2 bags I'm going to do today from the auction. I'm also going to put in a little bit of auction footage this time, which is maybe interesting to see what actually goes on.
Here, $5.92, $5.92. Got the gingerbread house. Now I've got the Christmas angel.
These are amazing.
I got this box again. Thank you. All the little dresser boxes are the holiday items. Got 3 Christmas boxes.
These are pieces you'll rarely see.
5, 7.5, half, and 7.5, and 10, 12.5, 15, 17.5, 17.5 to 17.5, 15 to 17.5 and 17.5. $15, $172. I got a brass and copper watering can. I got 5. 7.5, half, and 7.5. 5 is 7.50, 1 is 7.5. It's 7.5. 5, 1 is 7.5, and 7.5, 10, 12.5. Half of it, 15. 50, 70.5, half, 70.5, and 20. $20, 20, 20, 50, 20, 1 is 20, 20 to make it 20. 70.5. All that number 174, 174. Got the old tea.
They had some amazing pieces at the auction, but what I got was a vintage shell cameo locket necklace and a sterling marcasite lot. I'll tell you how much I paid for them as we do it. Let's do the shell cameo first. This piece is so incredibly beautiful. If you haven't seen us before, this is a local auction that happens to have a jewelry counter, that happens to have a jeweler that actually is amazing. She's very, very helpful. She goes through everything. She lists it, and they photograph it, put it up on Tuesdays, and our jeweler's name is Christine, and she is just amazing. All her knowledge is such a wonder to have at my fingertips. This piece, as I said, is a Victorian shell cameo locket necklace. I am a sucker, big time, for cameos. I love them. I think they are incredible. Okay, back up a little bit. When you purchase something at the auction, there is a 10% buyer's fee. Most auctions charge anywhere from $5 rarely have I ever seen a 5, but 5% up to about 25%. This auction, if you pay cash, it's 10%, and if you pay with a credit card, I believe it's 20. And then you bid, and if you win, they give you these little bags to put your auction winnings in. If you happen to do the auction over the phone, leave a bid over the phone, she wraps it up and puts it in the bags for you, and you go and pick them up. So this had somebody else leave a bid. So I was bidding against somebody who wasn't there, but they had left a low and high bid for what they were going to bid. And then also people there bidding also. But this is just beautiful. It is a gold-plated locket shell cameo. It has a fabulous little roller ball, kind of, with the clasp that goes in. And I know I'm not going to be able to get this, but on the edge, right here on the edge, it says made in Czechoslovakia. There's another one of those, Janet, just for you, how bad I pronounce things. Sorry, guys, I am the worst pronouncer of anything. If it isn't in my normal vocabulary, I'm going to have problems with it. I apologize. But this piece is, I love it. Look at this. It's, like I said, gold-plated. The back is just stunning. There's very, very normal for that pressed metals that they did in Czechoslovakia or Czech Republic. It was a republic back then. But it has a little locket you can see, and you just push up on it and it opens, and there is the locket. You can put in pictures if you want. Obviously we have no pictures today, but that, look at the edging on that, just spectacular. Like I said, I just love cameos, and this one is beautiful. It has that sharper nose that tells us that it dates to the Art Deco or previous. Probably this is Victorian. However, it could be Art Deco times 1920s. But you'll notice, like, after the Art Deco period, the nose is kind of got a little more petite. So that kind of dates it for us. But beautiful. I did pay $75 for this piece, and we should be able to sell it online for about $225. If you see anything in any of our videos, be sure to send us an email, because we will sell our subscribers merchandise at a much lower rate. So there's that one. And now the second bag is sterling marcasite, 1.8 ounces. And also, I love sterling silver, and marcasites are just so feminine. I apologize if this is too loud. So what we got here is a couple of brooches. Let me untangle. I only noticed damage on one piece, which is good. So let's see if these all come through. There we go. Aren't these beautiful? I'm going to show you the one with damage first. Let me scoot that off a little bit. So this is the piece that is missing a couple marcasites. It is just red glass sterling with little marcasites. And these are real marcasites put in. You can see the little glimmer in them. They also have faux marcasites out there. This one kind of gives you an idea what a faux marcasite is. It has both. So you see that it has the real marcasites, but then it has like little pressed areas that give you the impression that there's more marcasites than there is. I'll come back to that piece. Anyway, this is still a beautiful piece. You can order vintage marcasites and you measure them, and you can just replace the ones that are missing. Oh, here's one missing here, right there. And is that the only one? Yes. So that's not bad. So I could replace that easy enough. This is adorable, this little Scotty dog marcasite. Oh, did I not show you the sterling? Let's see where. Oh, here it is. So here is the clasp, and right on the little lip, it says $9.25. That's the wonderful thing about the auction. She does all the testing for you, tells you what it is. You take it home, and you have 7 days to go back in case anything isn't what they say it is. I've been going there for about 6 years, never had that issue. So this one has on the back sterling, or let's see, $9.25 right there. And it has initials. Let's see what those initials are. Here I have my 10 times loop. And the initials on this are JC. So I'll have to do some research on it to see if I can find out who made that piece. But very pretty. That came out weird, didn't it? Very pretty. Here is another piece that is just wonderful. A cherub sterling marcasite. Look how cute that little face is. I believe this one's marked very well. It says sterling and then JJ, which I believe is Judith Jack on this. And on this side right here, it says Thailand, made in Thailand. Thailand happens to be a very, very popular place where people are currently having sterling and costume pieces made that are really done well. But this is a beautiful kind of, as I drop it, almost 3D. It gets the little butt, but flatter in the back. But you can see you're getting a lot of depth in this piece. So very pretty. The next piece is like a tulip, sterling. The mark on this one, let me see, right there, 925. Tiny mark, but very, very nice work. Probably from as late as the 70s or 80s, could be a little earlier in the 60s. This brooch actually, let's see, it's a wreath with red rhinestones, marcasites, sterling. It is marked here, 925 China, I believe it says. And I did get to preview all these, so I knew this one had a missing marcasite, but that was okay with me because this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, And this piece right here paid for well over what I paid. Once again, a shell cameo, marcasites. It is on a paperclip chain, which tells us this type of chain and this type of clasp pretty well tells us that this is an Art Deco piece. And if you've watched me before, you know I love Art Deco. This is beautiful. It says sterling right there. And you can see that it's hand carved. Little dainty piece with the open frame in the back that says sterling here also. But let's see if I have anything. If you hold this up to the light, I'm trying to think if I can move my light, but it's probably going to blind us. If you hold this up to the light, you'll get a lot of light behind the colored pieces that tells you that shell. That's a really good way of telling cameos are real shell. I mean, all cameos, whether they're plastic or whatever, they're still called cameos. They're just not shell cameos or gemstone cameos. But this, if you put it up to the light, you will get reflection through it. Beautiful. This would probably be worth in the $250 range. And for this entire set of, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, I paid $75. Not bad for these beautiful purchases. Yes, I will get them listed. And I am a slow lister, and I apologize that, but I will work really hard to get these listed right away. If you have any questions about anything, definitely leave us a comment. Let us know what you think of these auction hauls. Do you like them? Do you want more content that shows vintage pieces? Do you want me to do tips on buying vintage? Let me know what you're interested in. I would love to hear from you. I want to thank you for joining us today. Be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell to know when our next video is out. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and thank you for spending a little bit of your day with us. Have a good one. Bye.